This is Talk Over Tea
a place for a casual conversation about life and local government.
with Cassandra Gove,
and Claudel Frederic.
elected officials from the city of Amesbury, Massachusetts.
Relax with us for a moment. The tea is hot.
Welcome to Talk Over Tea. We are back. It's been a while.
It has been a while.
And we have a special guest with us today. Our first guest, Jason Mello, is here. Welcome, Jason.
Thank you.
Welcome,
I
Jason.
greatly
Welcome.
appreciate the invite.
Yeah, happy to have you. We are going to talk trash today.
Yes, talking trash on the tea.
So
Yeah.
thanks to everybody who's been joining us. I'll take this opportunity to remind you to like and follow and tell your friends to tune in and take this opportunity to learn more about life and local government. And one of the important things that we do in local government is pick up your trash.
Yeah.
So that can look different in different communities. And we'll talk a little bit today about what it looks like in Amesbury. And we will learn more from Jason about what that means for him. So we'll jump right into it and we'll turn to you, Jason. Just tell us about you and your business.
There's nothing I enjoy more than talking trash. And again, thank you for the invitation.
Yeah.
I appreciate being here. So again, I'm Jason Mello. I'm president of Mello Disposal. We're
Yep.
based in Georgetown. We've been in business since 1978. My father started the company, and about 26 years ago, I came home to help out.
Okay.
We had about 6 employees at the time, and we have since grown the company to about 75 to 80 employees,
Wow.
Nice.
35 collection vehicles. We service 12 municipalities with 5 city contracts. The rest are subscription. And then we provide commercial services, construction services to northeastern Massachusetts, most of New Hampshire, and southern Maine.
Okay. What is a subscription
Nice.
service? I've actually never heard of that.
A lot of the smaller towns around here don't have curbside collection
Okay.
provided by the town, so it's up to the individual homeowner to hire someone to come get it
yep.
or bring it to a transfer station. So that was always our little niche because not many, the bigger companies don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So it's up to the homeowner to pay a monthly subscription fee.
Okay. Hear that?
That
There's
is-
towns that don't
wow.
pick up your trash.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So
More
so-
than you would think.
Yeah. So tell me again, how many communities are subscription that you do?
7.
7.
7 subscription,
Okay.
5 town
5
contracts / city
contracts.
contracts.
And in the towns that you have that are subscription, do you have a sense of what percentage of the town you cover? Are there other contractors coming in and out of there too?
Not really.
No.
In Georgetown, which we've been in Georgetown the entire time, we have roughly 2,800 homes out of, I believe, 3,400. So
Okay.
we have the majority.
Yep.
We have probably 50% of Rowley. Salisbury, we have about 50%. Byfield, Newbury, we probably have about 75%.
Okay. So it's possible in those towns that my neighbors got a different company coming to pick up their
Yes.
trash. So you're crossing paths with
Then-
people and you're interacting with their
And we
trucks
have
and
multiple trucks on the road.
lots of trucks on the
Yes.
road, and you've got different barrels and you've got
Correct.
chaos. Okay.
Correct.
All right, cool.
Wow.
So that's one way that trash pickup could look is subscription. So we jumped right into that. And then if you're on a contract, what does that look like? You know, you could use Amesbury as an example, or what other communities have for contract pickup.
So we have city contracts / town contracts in Amesbury, Newburyport, West Newbury, Boxford. We start Topsfield next month.
Okay.
And Newington, New Hampshire right now.
Okay.
We do automation in all of the towns, even on our subscription. We have gotten away from someone riding on the back of the truck. Solid waste is traditionally in the top 5 most dangerous professions. Therefore, the workers' comp rates are outrageous.
Yeah.
So we made the commitment years ago to make the investment, go to automation. Since then, we've had next to no injuries.
That's
And
great.
That's awesome.
Amesbury and Newburyport were the first 2 towns to have the trust in me to convert to automation. So
Yeah.
I really appreciate that.
We were the first, though. We beat Newburyport, didn't we?
You were at the same time.
Oh,
That is such a
Just because it's the initial contract, the 2 cities were combined.
oh,
So you both started automation with recycling back in 2008.
oh, for recycling, but for trash,
For
we
trash,
beat them.
you did.
Yeah,
Because they
all
still
right.
haven't done it.
You're not that
I
competitive,
just,
are you?
wanted to set the record. So that's a good point. So trash and recycling, actually, they were handled differently.
Correct.
For a little bit, right? So
For the first 15 years, I think it was 15 years, roughly, the recycling was automated, but the trash was still rear load with laborers riding on the back of the truck.
yeah.
which is incredibly dangerous.
It seems so efficient.
It is.
It just seems like it goes by quicker, less traffic. I feel like it causes less traffic.
It does.
little bit, yeah.
And one of the things that is very hard to convince communities of is that it is quicker, it's quieter. The trucks just run at idle speed all day, so you don't hear it. But the average time to pick up a barrel with the arm on the side of the truck is 8 seconds, whereby with a labor on the back, it's anywhere from 15 to 20 seconds at best.
There you go. I
So
love
it's
efficiency.
far more efficient. The trucks, because they run at idle speed all the time, the emissions are far less, use far less diesel fuel. It's just all around, it is the best choice.
So there's one man per truck, right?
Correct. And automation is spread throughout the country. The Northeast was really the last area of the country to start converting. And we were not the first, but we were ahead of the curve.
Yeah. That's great.
Yes.
Are you, so we talk about trash a lot when I'm with other mayors and also when we're just thinking about budgeting, it's one of our largest or single line expenses. And when people get, antsy about their taxes, one of the first things we say is, well, we pick up your trash on the curb. I mean, that's a pretty nice benefit.
It is.
And there's communities where they don't. Either they don't pay for it, you have to do it yourself, or you have to actually bring your trash to the dump. Like put it in the back of your car, which I have no interest in doing, and bring it to the dump. Do you have a site where people bring things to you?
So we own a transfer station in Georgetown.
Okay.
We've been there since 1981. We ran the municipal landfill before that. We just finished permitting a new transfer station in Georgetown. We broke ground back in October. I'm hoping to be open by this October. It's on Carlton Drive, in the end of an industrial park.
Okay.
It's a perfect location.
Good.
We also manage the town of Newbury's transfer station. They own
Okay.
it, but I provide all the management, the labor, and that's a strictly homeowner drop-off for the most part.
So that's a place. So Newbury is a good example of somewhere you have to put your trash in the back of the car.
Correct.
And drive it over.
Correct.
Okay.
The transfer station in Georgetown does handle residential drop-off, but our primary business is construction, demolition material, and bulky items like couches and tables, chairs, things like of that nature.
Yeah. In a place like Newbury where you operate that transfer station, what's the cost to the city? Is it like a contract like Amesbury would have, or is it?
So we look at Newbury as a pay-as-you-throw
Yours.
program.
Okay.
And they don't pay me to be there, but I collect the revenue.
Okay.
And the homeowners pay per bag to drop their material off.
So you pay when you drive up.
Yes. So
Okay,
it's $2
interesting.
for a small kitchen bag, $5 for a black contractor's bag.
Okay. Interesting.
I think it's just way more convenient for me to just put it on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I'll take that.
It's actually cheaper also,
Yeah.
even on a subscription basis, for the average homeowner at least.
Okay. Good to know. Are you seeing a change in the amount of trash people are putting out to the curb and what you're collecting?
I have not noticed a big change.
Okay.
Mass DEP's solid waste master plan is ultimately zero waste at some point. I don't know how or if that can be achieved, but their goal is, I believe, by 2030 to reduce it by 30%. And it's definitely reducing. A big part of that is construction demolition material and being able to recycle it. So being that we specialize in construction demolition in Georgetown, we ship those to recycling plants that then separate all the materials of construction and they recycle what they can out of it. That helps quite a bit.
Yeah.
From a homeowner standpoint, the best way to reduce trash is composting.
Okay.
And we don't offer composting ourselves, but we work with Black Earth in order to be able to provide that service.
You do? Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's great.
That's definitely the best way because that's the heaviest material that is in your trash.
I have not figured out composting yet.
Are there things that really make it difficult for your guys to do their job that we could help out with as far as residents?
It's really just snow and traffic.
Yeah.
And it's out of everyone's control.
Yeah.
But we make the best of it and we do what we can to provide the best service we can.
Okay, so there's nothing we could do to help. additionally. Just put out our trash, basically.
Correct.
That's
as long
it.
as that cart is accessible,
Yeah.
then it's pretty simple.
Oh, I have good questions about what's in the trash. But when we went to automation for our trash, we now have 2 barrels. One's trash, one's recycling, and they're the same sort of shape and size. But we told everyone they had to be 3 feet apart so that your arm can get in there. And I see a lot of them right next to each other.
Absolutely.
What is that like? Can they pick them up like that?
They can.
They can.
The driver has to be really good with the claw on the
Okay.
truck, but we also tell everyone 3 feet apart, 3 feet away from anything, like a telephone pole, a mailbox, a car. We don't want to risk damaging anything.
Yeah.
And it does make it more time consuming if there isn't a gap in between those carts to be able to pick it up.
Okay, so that's a good thing we could remind people of.
3 feet.
3
apart.
feet.
Yeah.
Mind the gap. The subway.
Yeah,
We tell a lot of
3
people,
feet.
Yeah.
put your trash container on one side of your driveway, recycling on the other. And then you're not blocking part of your driveway also.
Yep. Okay.
That's the easiest
That's
solution.
good. Okay, so about what's in the trash, what's the most commonly, like the most common item that you have that you see sort of put in the wrong barrel, like but shouldn't be recycled, but is?
I think one of the biggest items that people don't realize is a banned material and should not be in the trash or recycling
Yep.
are textiles.
Yeah.
So clothing, anything of that nature should be recycled.
Like shoes, your old shoes, your old
Should be
socks,
recycled.
underwear, like
Got
that
it.
kind of stuff.
Correct.
Not recycling, not trash.
They should be donated. So a lot of towns have Planet Aid boxes or EcoSmith, something along that nature. And
Yeah.
it's usually a drop off.
Got it.
And can you explain why that is a problem for them to be in the trash or recycling?
Part of it has to do with going to the incinerator and how it's combusted and the energy levels that it lets off. But
Yeah.
primarily, it's a fabric that can easily be recycled.
Oh, got it. Yeah.
And a lot of it goes to underdeveloped areas.
Mm-hmm.
And when the clothing's still in decent shape, it'll go to the needy,
Right.
which is always a good thing.
So we have policies or laws in place that say keep it out of the waste stream then because of that. Got it. Okay. What's the hardest thing for you to dispose of? What's the
Mattresses.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Very expensive too. There's
Yeah.
only a few providers in Massachusetts. Massachusetts did ban mattresses and box springs a few years back. We do take them at the transfer stations,
Oh, yeah.
but they're hard to manage. They're big, they're bulky, and they're expensive.
You might be more up to speed on this than I am, but at one point there was some legislation pending about producer responsibility for things like mattresses, even electronics, paint and stuff like that. Because there's some of that's voluntary. Like you can go to Best Buy and turn in your printer or your, whatever, but that's sort of voluntary. And then a lot of other countries and even places in the United States, there's more laws in place for the producer to have to take that item back.
There is.
Yeah.
And mattresses, you'll find the larger companies, when they deliver your mattress, will always take your old one back. It's the smaller companies that don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
And you need to have a lot of storage space if you're going to accept mattresses.
Oh, speaking of storage space, are you guys limited to like how much trash you guys could take in a day or whatever the time period may be? Are you guys limited to things like that?
At our transfer station,
Yes.
we are. We're permitted for 50 ton per day of trash or construction material. Recycling, we're allowed up to 250 ton per day. So the transfer station is busy enough that we close by 9 a.m. every day.
Wow.
Yeah. Wow.
So our capacity is usually in line when we open the gate first thing in the morning.
Oh my gosh, I had no idea.
By 9 a.m., you guys are closed. Some
Yes.
people are just waking up.
Yet our hours are 7:30 to 3. So we stay open for about an hour and a half to 2 hours.
Think about
then we have
that.
to shut down.
What that
Yeah, that's
says
a
about how
lot of-
much waste we
That's a
have.
lot of trash, yeah.
People are a lot of trash every day.
Yeah.
They're lined up every day.
Our 50 ton generally just consists of construction and demolition. So it's the small contractors that come to me.
Wow. That's just mind
Yeah,
blowing.
that
Oh
is
my gosh.
crazy, right? To think of.
Where do you take the trash? Where does it go? So you mentioned the incinerator. Can you talk about the sort of like next step in the waste stream? Like where do you bring the trash?
So all of our household trash goes to the incinerators in either Saugus, North Andover, or Haverhill.
Okay.
Construction demolition goes to various places, anywhere from Lewiston, Maine, Epping, New Hampshire, Salem, New Hampshire, Leominster, Mass, and then they process it, recycle what they can, and then ultimately what can't be recycled, unfortunately, does end up in a landfill.
Okay. All
But
right.
they have no other outlet for it. But there's no landfill capacity in Massachusetts, so it all has to get shipped out of state.
Right. So our trash, Amesbury residents listening, our trash goes to an incinerator.
Correct.
Okay. What about our recycling? What
So your
happens with
recycling first comes to my facility in Georgetown.
Yep.
We dump it. We try to spot any unacceptable items before we load into tractor trailers, and we ship it to Charlestown. And we bring it to Casella Recycling. They have a processing plant there where they separate every material. It's about 2 miles of conveyor belts and different. It's amazing to watch. They have these photo eyes that can spot different materials, and they'll spot plastic, and a burst of air will blow up and push the plastic off to the side.
Wow.
That's so
But
cool.
it's not fully automated. They still have to have people on the lines picking up materials.
Yeah.
So from there, each material is shipped to different vendors to be recycled.
Okay.
And then there is always a contamination rate there.
Yes.
So Casella will rate all of their loads that come in. They do spot checks, and you basically get an A, B, C, D, E, F.
Okay.
And the lower your rate, the cheaper the price for processing the recyclables. Our contamination rate ranges 8 to 10%. A city like Boston averages 25%.
Ooh, that's a big difference.
It's a big difference. The national average is 75 to 85% of all the recyclables in your cart are being recycled.
Okay.
And then the other 15 to 25% is residual trash, and then ends up back at an incinerator.
So if we're closer to, would you say we were like 5 to 10%, 8 to 10%?
8 to 10.
So if we're closer to 90%,
It could be even better than 8 to 10. I've
Very
never
not bad.
not been rated in A, and the threshold for A is under 10%.
you've always been rated A.
Yes.
All right,
I've
Ansbury,
never
nice
gotten a
job.
surcharge. So in turn, the city gets a better processing rate on the recyclables.
Yeah.
So we don't profit off of recyclables at all. The cost is just passed right on to the city.
Yeah.
And so the cleaner the material, the less you pay.
Do you find that being a challenge? Well, obviously you're doing great, but would that be one of the challenges it takes to like run the business?
It's a challenge if you want to get into bigger cities.
Got it.
It's very difficult, which is why the city of Boston will not commit to less than a 25% contamination rate. So their processing fee is probably 50 to 60% more than what the city of Amesbury pays.
Wow.
So our niche around here is the smaller communities.
Yeah.
I mean, Newburyport and Amesbury are my 2 largest communities, but I like the smaller communities. It can be more personable. I like to know everybody that I'm working for,
Right.
and not just be a face.
Got it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's great. So for the city, if you were, looking to look at our budget, I think we do sort of show one line in the overall budget for waste, but we actually have 2 different contracts. So like you said, we have a contract with you, but then we have a contract for the incinerator.
Correct.
For the actual disposal.
Correct. And in your price from me includes the processing of the recyclables.
That's right. Yeah. But you said, and that's just sort of a pass through based
Yes.
on the grade. So
Yes.
that's a good
Every month
thing
when
that
I get
it's
my
high.
pricing sheet
Yeah.
from Casella, I pass it on to all my communities to show that you're paying exactly what I'm paying.
Yeah. So when we talk about our fee for trash, there's a lot sort of, built into that. There's a lot of different pieces.
Yeah.
And it does rely on the residents.
Yeah.
Yeah. On what you're doing.
Correct.
And when you talk about how clean our recycling is and that grade, that's in the contamination rate. You mean what is in that barrel that shouldn't be there.
Correct.
Right? Not like, did I wash out my yogurt cup?
No, not at all. No.
Okay.
It's,
Should I wash out my yogurt cup?
you should,
Okay.
but there's no way to police that.
Okay. But it doesn't hurt
It's-
our grade.
It's still, no,
Okay,
it's
good.
still being recycled. The biggest contaminant is plastic bags. And people think that it's a plastic bag, it should be able to be recycled. But ultimately, there's no end user for it.
Right.
And the plastic bags, in turn, can do damage to the processing equipment. It gets tangled inside of the conveyors and
Yeah.
other material in there.
Yeah.
So that's a big one. Food, a pizza box that's covered in grease is not recyclable.
Yeah.
So that would be a big one. Aside from that, it's just materials that never should have been in a recycling
Yeah.
bin.
When you guys get those materials that don't belong there, so you separate it, and then what do you do with it after you separate it? You put it aside and do
So
what
we
with
just
it?
look for the big items
Yeah.
that truly should not be there, like a TV
Yeah.
or an air conditioner.
Okay.
People tend to take an expensive item, an item that's expensive to get rid of and throw in the recycling.
Yeah.
And because it's in a cart, they hope nobody's going to notice.
Yeah.
Our trucks have cameras on them so they can see everything that's being dumped, and they try to catch what they can at the time. They're not going to climb in for small items,
Yeah.
but something like an air conditioner, they would. They'd shut the truck down and grab it.
Yeah.
If it comes to my facility and I see it, then it gets separated and we do what we need to do with it. If it's an air conditioner, then we service the Freon, then it gets recycled afterwards.
Got it.
So some of that stuff is recyclable, but not from a curbside perspective.
Got it. So it ends up costing you.
Absolutely.
Got it.
Absolutely.
I mean, someone's got to touch that item, right? When it
exactly.
comes through.
It's labor intensive, and then items with Freon are expensive to get rid of. So that has to be serviced properly and certified by a company that is certified by DEP.
Wow.
What about styrofoam? What do we do with styrofoam?
Styrofoam does not
Like
go
out of that TV box, there's a big,
styrofoam ends up in
packaging.
the trash.
Trash.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, trash.
not
free
recycle.
styrofoam.
It has a stamp on it for recycling, but there's no end market for it.
All right, there you go.
How about pillows? Oh, that's kind of like fabric.
Pillows would be a textile.
Textiles,
textile,
like your
yeah.
old blankets
Yeah,
and
the old-
pillows
yeah.
and stuff like that. Not in the trash, not in the recycling.
Got it.
So we are talking locally about finding an alternative for people's textiles. I have found there's like the Planet Aid boxes and stuff like that. I found one in Newburyport that was a good one for clothes too. So we're trying to get one in Amesbury where we've got another option for folks for textiles. What are some of the other partners or folks around that you have or know about for things that shouldn't end up in your waste stream? So I'm thinking of like that air conditioner. What should some people do with it? Or light bulbs or thermostats, things that sort of come to mind that
Light bulbs and batteries, I would suggest going to Home Depot or Lowe's.
Okay,
they'll
there you
take
go.
them.
So you can go to other places.
Air
yeah.
conditioners, refrigerators
Yeah.
can come to a transfer station, and we're going to separate them and process them correctly.
Okay.
Televisions, you can throw out a flat screen TV, but not the old tube style TVs. So there's different companies. There's one in Georgetown called Box Q that you can drop off. They have certain hours that they're open for residential drop off.
Yeah. The Lions Club in Amesbury also does an electronic recycling day. They do it in April and September, and they'll take a variety of things. If you don't get in line before 7 to get through the station for 9 a.m.
Smaller towns like Georgetown, I
Yeah.
know the Boy Scouts do electronics recycling
Yeah.
events.
Yeah.
And they can make a little bit of money off of it, so it's beneficial.
Yeah, that's great.
So another question here, because so most of your trash pickups are done Monday through Friday, right? Do you do any on weekends at all?
We offer subscription service on weekends,
Yeah.
primarily like to the beach customers. That
Okay.
They turn over rentals in the summer. It's primarily during the summer, though.
Got it.
But we're Monday through Friday unless there's a holiday, and then it gets pushed to Saturday.
And these guys are out early. Like I noticed, like
Yeah.
by 7 a.m., if they haven't driven by, it's a surprise.
Yes,
Yeah. So
they work a lot of hours.
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
What is their
Residential collection, we generally start between 6:30 and 7 a.m. And we try to be out of town. I like to have them out by 3
Yeah.
before schools start getting out, the elementary schools.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
That's great.
But then on a commercial side, the trucks start at 2 a.m.
Whoa.
Oh,
Certain routes. You go into a city like Lawrence, if you're not in before there's any traffic, you just can't get around the city.
Right.
So you have to be in there
Depends
early.
on the city. Yeah.
Right. Smaller communities, they usually have ordinances that you can't be there that early.
Yes, because I live next to you don't do the pickup there, but I live near an apartment complex, so they have a dumpster that gets picked up, and when that gets banged at 5 a.m.,
It's loud.
it is very loud. Yes, it is very loud.
fun.
You talked about the market you said a few things about like the market. There's no market for that. There's no end user. So what are some sort of market pressures for you? I remember a time where we talked a lot about the market for recycling and that it was, and that sort of turned and that was not as advantageous and there wasn't as much profit there for recycling, but sort of in general, what is the market like for you and what are the pressures that you deal with?
So I think the recycling market has stabilized quite a bit over the years.
Okay.
When it first crashed, I want to say around 2010, the prices were all over the place, going
Yeah.
up and down by huge amounts every single month. And I think that with automation in their sorting facilities, they've really gotten a good grasp on it, and they're able to control how clean their product is at the end of the day. And that's
Yeah.
really what it comes down to for them,
Okay.
being able to market that product afterwards for the most profit that they can, which then keeps your processing fee down. Because they take your processing fee and then they do a calculation at the end of the month as to what they generated in revenue for those materials that they were able to sell, and that brings your processing fee down and ultimately saves you money.
Yep.
But aside from that, I think construction and demolition is going to be a problem in the future. Massachusetts, it's already a problem, but we still have some outlets. Aside from that, I think right now things are going well. I think styrofoam, at one time there was a company, and I know Amesbury used to do a drop-off at DPW during the hazardous waste collection day, and they had a company that would come in and take styrofoam. But I haven't seen that company in quite some time.
Yeah.
So
Unfamiliar. So, yeah.
I think styrofoam would be a big one.
Styrofoam.
Yes.
Yeah, it seems like there's sort of evolving legislation about how to reduce the waste and what goes into the waste stream, and that obviously causes you to have to pivot of what you can and can't deliver to these centers.
Correct.
And whether you have to ship it out of the state or find another way or another collection site. Like you said, mattresses became a big issue just
Very
in the
big
last
issue
few years.
in
right?
Massachusetts, yes.
Yeah.
What does the future of trash look like? As far I feel like it's evolving for real. So as far as the technology you guys are using now, like what does future initiatives look like?
I think the future comes to automation and facilities like transfer stations having an automated separation process. I think that's going to be key, and they have it now, but it is really expensive. So for a small facility like myself, it doesn't behoove me to make that investment. So that's why I in turn load it and I bring it to someone that already has that process.
Yeah. So do you see yourself having to put that in place at your station, or you just keep transferring?
I don't have the space for where I am.
Yeah.
You need a lot of space for that, and you need a permit where you can be outdoors for a portion of it.
Yeah,
And
so you'll
Massachusetts
just
doesn't
partner
allow
with
that.
someone
Right.
that has
Correct.
it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Cardboard's a big issue.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a market for it, which is great, but we all generate so much cardboard now that it becomes a space constraint with
Yeah.
the carts. And, we all have Amazon.
Yes.
My garage
Every
is full
day.
all the time.
Yeah. Yeah. And I feel like people are, they're less likely to break their cardboard down.
Correct. And they need
Like
to.
everyone stopped doing that.
Yeah.
And
we're
if it's
supposed
not-
to,
And
right?
if it's not in the cart, it doesn't get picked up.
Yeah.
So
So break down
in
your
turn,
cardboard.
they then have to find a drop-off center.
Yeah, you got to break down your cardboard.
Absolutely. One box can take up that entire cart.
Yeah. And we've got lots of boxes coming
Yeah.
around. So, yeah, I feel like that actually increased with probably post COVID as people got more and more deliveries. You must have seen a lot more cardboard.
Oh, absolutely.
Cardboard. Yeah.
Absolutely. And with people being home during COVID, the quantities of trash and recycling during COVID were incredible. Everyone was cleaning out their house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of time on their hands.
I'm sure a lot of people were sneaking in cardboard into the trash too when they ran out of room.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
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 But once it goes in the trash, it ultimately ends up at the incinerator. So there is no separating. So
Right,
homeowners should
it's
be
gone.
diligent in making sure that goes into the recycling, not the trash.
Right. And our cost at the incinerator is based on weight.
It's per ton, just
ton.
like your recyclables, but you pay more in disposal at the incinerators than you do processing the recyclables.
So we want
So
more in the
recycling is cheaper,
recyclable.
yes.
As long as it is meant to be recycled.
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay.
This
Very
is
good.
Well, I guess my last question, I don't know if you have
Yeah.
another question, but I really want to know, what led your family to get into trash? Why?
Honestly?
Yeah, it sounds like a great business, but
So we were pig farmers.
Oh.
And back in the 50s and 60s, you fed pigs garbage.
Yeah.
So the best way to feed your pigs was to offer garbage collection, which today would be just be composting.
Yeah.
And everyone back then was doing a very good job at actually separating their food waste.
Well, because you could use it on the farms, right? Or
Correct.
yeah. So
And
people
then
were more conscious of what they were
Garbage
doing.
became illegal to feed the pigs, and a lot of the pig farmers evolved into trash,
Wow.
wow. Yeah, but this is my reminder.
especially in this area.
Yeah, definitely a reminder not to eat bacon.
Bacon's so
But
good.
yeah,
I think pigs are very well fed these days.
Yeah, it's a little
a
different.
little different, right?
This has been great. I don't know
Yeah.
if I have any other questions. Was there anything you were hoping to share or that you thought we might ask you didn't get to talk about yet?
Well, I could give you some fun facts about Amesbury.
Oh, yeah, let's do
Yeah,
it.
love that.
Share.
And if there's any misconceptions that there is about trash, please let us know.
Yeah.
Too.
So Massachusetts averages a 27% recycling rate of all the material. So
Okay.
add your trash and recycling together. 27% is being recycled. Out of that, 75 to 85% is actually being recycled, and the rest is being contaminated and ends up being thrown away. The national average is 21%. So Massachusetts is doing well.
Okay.
Amesbury averages about 25%.
Okay.
So
So above the national average and
above
a
the
little.
national average, very close to the Massachusetts average.
All right.
That's something to be
Cities
proud
are
of.
harder than smaller communities. So you have that struggle.
Okay. Good to know.
It's a great rate. So
That's pretty good.
you
Yeah.
and Newburyport are like within
25%.
0.5% of each other.
Okay.
Tell her who's winning.
Yeah.
She wants
I was
to
going
know.
to ask, but since you
Who's
didn't
winning?
say,
Yeah.
I had a feeling it was Newburyport.
It's not by much. It's very close.
They
But in
also have a
turn-
full-time staff member who is dedicated to,
They do, and they do offer some more materials. Like they do offer
Sustainability
mattress
work.
recycling.
yeah, oh, they offer mattress recycling.
Correct.
So what does that look like? How do they offer mattress recycling in their own community?
I believe the way they do it is they contract with a company out of Lawrence,
Mm-hmm.
and homeowners sign up for it, and they come out and they pick them up. They pick them up at the curb.
Oh, like you had to have a sticker on it or something like that. Or
You have to prepay,
Yeah,
and
prepay.
sign up with the city for
Yeah.
them to come out and come get it.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
So that's
okay.
adding to their numbers because more people are recycling those mattresses. And what do people in Amesbury do with their mattresses?
A lot of them come to me.
Yeah.
A lot of them.
Yeah. And so, and how do they do that? Do they bring them to you, or
They
do you
bring
do
them-
any pickups curbside for us anymore?
I don't pick mattresses up.
Yeah. We've
They
got to
have
bring
to
them
drop
to you.
them off.
Got it.
And there's a fee associated with it.
Yeah. Okay. And because you're not picking up curbside, there's probably a percentage of people finding their own way to dispose of it. And that could be any company or the company they bought the new one from, they're taking it. And so that's probably not counting in our
No, it's not.
our
Absolutely
numbers.
not.
Okay.
No.
Right.
And then you hopefully
Just
it
wanna know
doesn't
how to
end up
get
on the
ahead.
side of the road.
And say again.
Hopefully it does not end up on the side of the road.
Right. Yes.
Yeah.
And I know that's a problem everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mattresses are hard. Yeah. All right. So we've learned about some of the,
Mattresses were a big topic of our discussion on our monthly trash call with the city.
yeah, we still talk trash every month at
We
the
do.
city. We have a trash call,
We do. We do.
trash talk.
And it's actually been very beneficial.
Good.
We've been doing it since, I think,
since
2 months before we started automation to start discussing how we were going to convert to automation.
Yeah. Anybody else picked up that habit of having a trash talk once a month?
We did it with Boxford at the beginning, and we've been doing it with Topsfield leading up to the conversion. Yes.
Cool.
Yes.
I talked to Boxford before they transitioned, and I told them that's what we do. So glad they adopted that.
Good.
Yeah.
Sometimes you got to go from classy to trashy, right?
Excuse me?
That's it. Sometimes you got to go from classy to trashy.
I do.
There is a ton of coordination with trash collection. When we did the transition to automation, all sorts of things bubbled up that we needed to deal with. It was, every little nook and cranny of town has a little bit of a different situation. So,
Absolutely. You have a challenging downtown area.
we do.
For both storage of carts, but also collection of carts.
Yep.
With the parked cars and whatnot.
Yep.
It makes it difficult.
Yeah.
But in all, it went very smooth.
Yeah. It did. It went really smooth. I mean, you were a great partner. So
Everybody that was involved did great.
thank you.
Alyssa,
Thanks.
I think she got the brunt of the phone calls
Yeah.
from residents.
Yep.
But everyone did a great job.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
I look forward to the monthly phone calls.
I love that.
And the best part is we're at it. It's about a 5-minute meeting now because there aren't really any issues.
Yeah.
But
That's
we
great.
still check in.
Yeah, it's really helpful. I mean, it's great
is.
for us because again, there's just a lot of logistics, and we never know when we might get someone, and they've been dealing with this, sort of challenging situation around their trash barrel for months, but they just finally called, and then we know we have a call coming up. We know we can check in on it, and it's you'd like to think this is a one size fits all, right? Like everyone, we can do the same thing for everybody, and that is just not the case.
Correct.
Because it is.
And if the issue can't wait until our phone call,
Unique,
everyone in the city has all of my managers' cell
Yeah.
phone numbers, including mine.
Yeah, we're on speed dial.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm sure every downtown is pretty much unique, like you said, right? Especially. Yeah.
Yeah, it is. One of the things we did for our downtown is we did offer an option for a smaller barrel because they do have limited space.
Correct.
And may not be able to drag a big barrel up the little alleyway, or they might not have space to store it. So there were some ways that we were able to adjust. And we've talked about the size of barrels and that, the industry may be shifting, but they're not quite there yet to building a strong and sturdy small cart. So we all have really big carts right now, but as we perhaps are better about composting and better about recycling, we may have less trash and we might be able to get away with smaller barrels. So
the company that I buy my carts from, which I've stuck with the same company since 2008, and they're phenomenal to work with, did just come out with a new design on their 35-gallon cart. And it's much more sturdy. It's weighted evenly like the 65.
Yeah.
People get intimidated by the 65 because they think it's really heavy, which it is heavy to pick up, but it's balanced so well that it rolls very well.
Yeah.
And the 35 that they came out with is very similar. It's the hardened plastic that the 65 has, just on a smaller scale. They used to be much more flimsy, and with the automation, the claw would crush the barrel, and it wouldn't damage it, but if it would crush it too much, then the material doesn't fall out.
Oh.
And then the driver doesn't know it.
Right.
And then we get the phone call that we never showed up.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see where that goes. I think that's potentially a big change for the future. We'll see. I know I would love to have a smaller cart, but I'm fine with the big one. I just have less trash in there, and I wheel the carts in at home and at work. So they are well balanced and easy to handle.
They are. They are.
As I run across the street downtown. So this is great. I learned a lot more about what you do, and I appreciate everything that you and your team, do every day from early morning for long days, lots of hours in so many communities, and again, not a one size fits all. Every neighborhood in all these communities is different. So
Absolutely.
I'm sure your phone rings a lot.
It rings a lot. It does.
Yeah.
I like to think for more good phone calls than bad.
That's great.
But I appreciate the relationship that I've been able to build in this city.
That's great.
And I love the fact that I can walk into your office, and if the door's open, I can just knock and say hi. Not all communities are like that.
Yeah. No, it's great. We're happy to work with you. So thanks for being on our podcast today.
Thank
I
you
hope
very
our
much,
listeners
Jason.
have learned something new as well. Like I said, trash is a big piece of our daily lives. It affects everybody. And there's a lot to learn. There's a lot going on. So we'll help educate folks about what goes where, and we'll keep our rating high.
Yes.
And our bills low. So
I like that.
Well, thank you so much
Thank you
for having
again,
me and
Jason.
inviting me. I really appreciate it.
thank you. All right, everyone. Have a great one. We'll see you again on another episode of Talk Over Tea.